Oh,
We're a little late. We had trouble getting the phone to work. So
yeah.
yeah,
I hope you all can hear us.
yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. It's your evening now. I guess it's around 8 o'clock in Pacific time,
Yeah.
11 New York.
Let us introduce. My name is Chiang. I'm from Hobo Venture, and this is my channel, and we're having live right now.
And I'm Dan from Vagabond Awake. I'm a guest on Chung's channel. She was cordially invited me to be here.
We've been traveling together for 8 years, and then been traveling for 18 years.
18 years, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I hope. So yeah.
48 countries for Chung. I've been to 73
Three
countries in my life. So.
Yeah, and right now we're in Dalat, the coolest city in the Vietnam, which is you can live here and enjoy the weather.
Yeah, it's a hill station. It was originally, I think, possibly, made famous by the French when it was a colony here, and it was the summertime capital because it's cooler.
Okay, tell us where you're from and where you're watching from and what is your weather like now. So say hi to us from where you're from.
Yeah.
And one thing is very nice. Maybe from your side you are still on June 30, but right now in Vietnam is 1st of July.
Yeah. We're ahead of you, obviously, a day or so.
Yeah, let me see.
And hello from Fort Lauderdale, hot and stormy.
Hot and stormy.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me see how to open that.
Open what?
The chart. They were.
They'll pop up, won't they?
Yeah, this like. Okay.
USA. Chuck. West Virginia.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a pretty state.
And
Center of the universe, Boise, Idaho. Hello from San Jose, Catherine.
Oh, Regina. Hello,
Regina from Cuenca. She was our landlord when we were in Ecuador. Cuenca, Ecuador.
Yeah, we were staying
there.
Very
nice lady.
Very nice lady. Yeah. Very nice house, and they have weekly cleaning as well. Yeah. So we was very enjoying having that.
New Mexico. 𝐵𝐵 Park. Hello. Hello, Bobby. Hello from San Francisco. Cool and foggy. Dave from Baltimore, Maryland. George, San Francisco. Love you guys. Love you too.
Thank you for coming here. We should share that about the weather right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the weather right now is 10 o'clock morning in Dalat. It's a higher temperature right now, which is I already read on my phone. It's 24 Celsius or 74 Fahrenheit. In the lower temperature in the night, average this month only is 17 Celsius or 63 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, and this is Vietnam, and so we came here from Nha Trang, which we loved a lot. We also love Nha Trang, but we wanted to come show you guys what a cool hill station looks like. And honestly, it's misting and raining many days here, so we often have like a light jacket on it, especially in the evening.
Yeah. Right now you see us that we're wearing like a t-shirt, to be on here. Actually, like when we go out for like an evening time, I need to put on this sweater, and then also need to put on the coat to go out because it's windy. When the wind comes, it's very, very cold.
Yeah. And we're on the balcony of our apartment here.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the background noise is if you hear cars driving by and stuff. And you can see the city behind us.
Yeah.
It's a very charming city.
It is.
Very charming, yeah.
Okay, I see the chart here. Okay, what we missed?
Douglas from Denton, Texas. Hot Texas. June through October. Hot sun will burn a hole right through you. Yeah, Texas can be pretty hot.
Oh.
Yeah. Very friendly people there, though. Huang. Dow. Hi, I'm from Ontario. Ontario, Canada, no doubt. I think that might be the only Ontario, I'm not positive. And Not Dead is Vietnam for a spot.
Oh, do you able to see?
Yeah, Dream Home City. Jeff. Not Dead with Adventures, Jeff. Oh, nice. I was looking at Vietnam for September through October. Yeah, it's a little cooler then. The, although it's Southeast Asia, the temperatures don't vary that widely,
Yeah.
but it's a little cooler there. I don't remember when we were last in Dalat, but it seems a little cooler this time, even though this is high season, which is supposed to be the warmest time of the year.
Yeah, and also is
Dream Dream Thread. I sold everything, friend, in San Francisco and moved.
Yeah.
Where'd you move to?
Bangkok.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Bangkok's
the live chat it will be gone like very fast, so I have to click on that.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, the weather here, we are coming from national. Oh, by the way, let us know if you want to know. If you have any questions about living overseas, type in the comment. We can reply to you or make a video for you, or we will share you the link if we already have a video.
Okay, Toby, they're going to France. Very cool.
Oh.
Hey, Dennis, welcome back.
Oh,
We saw him when we were in Nha Trang.
hey, Dennis.
Yeah.
We saw Dennis?
Well, we didn't meet him in person, but he was on your live chat in Nha Trang.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so how you feel about the Dalat weather?
It's very cool. It's after being at the beach. It's nice to have cooler weather, but it just depends. Some people are hill station people. I think I'm like a full-bred Southeast Asian. I can take the heat, so I actually like hot better than cool, if you can believe it.
Oh, Regina asking that she want to know where's this place right now. This place is called Dalat, Vietnam.
Yeah.
D-A-L-A-T, Dalat. It's a cooler part. It's like
It's a mile high in the sky.
yeah, it feels like I'm back to Europe. Like last year we was in the Europe tour, and
Yeah.
it's like back to that time of the weather. I couldn't take it. And also it's hilly. When we go to the gym, we go down to the road and
Very
go
steep
up.
roads, yeah.
Very steep road. Yeah.
And there's wine country here, and there's tea gardens and beautiful temples,
And it's also,
rolling green hills.
Yeah.
It's really a beautiful place.
It's also famous for their milk here also.
Yeah.
They have a very nice milk here in the Dalat.
Yeah, the dairy here, the
Yeah.
fruits and vegetables,
Oh, yeah.
everything's very clean and beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's a nice place, really nice place to live.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so.
So when we are in it sounds like perfect. Regina say tea, wine, food, and weather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pretty cool place. It just depends. Like for
Yeah.
me, I would call it a vacation place,
Yeah.
a place to run to. What was it, a 3 hour?
Yeah.
And it was $10 each for the really fancy van, or
Yeah, it's a $10 for $10 for the van 3 hour, or the bus, the mini VIP bus to come here.
Yeah.
It's very easy. And last time when I come here, we took the van, the VIP van,
Yeah.
and they drive very fast. And I have the car seat, and I tell them I don't want to go to Dalat anymore. But I found another choice that is the VIP bus. So the bus are driving more slower, and it's much better. So I don't feel car sick.
yeah.
And yeah, so only $10. So it's very easy to come from Nha Trang.
Yeah, it was very comfortable on the bus because he wasn't driving so fast.
Yeah,
But it was a nice bus. It was big and nice.
yeah, it's a big and nice.
Yeah, and we really also loved Nha Trang. And so, let's see. We got Ryan. Hi,
Yeah.
my wife, originally from Vietnam, and I always live in U.S., and have dreamed of retiring in Vietnam. We love your videos. Very cool. Yeah.
He asked,
Hopefully, she still has her citizenship.
oh yeah.
That will save you some trouble, save you some visa runs. I'm nervous about bugs, smoking neighbors in Vietnam. Any wisdom? People do smoke here. I mean, it's more like Europe. I mean,
Yeah.
well, it depends where in Europe. Some parts of Europe, they make you smoke outdoors and not too close to the door. Other places, you walk into a bar and people are smoking. Depends where. In Vietnam, it seems like people just smoke
Yeah,
pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, it's still pretty much everywhere smoke, but I feel like in Dalat have less people smoke here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in general, the Vietnamese people are pretty healthy. Like they work out at the beach and at the gym, and they eat really healthy food. So, hi, question, please. So, what's your budget for 1 week for the two of you guys? Like place to stay, food, and transpo. Well, like the place where in Nha Trang we were in, the rent was 345, but that's for a month.
Yeah.
And that was a 7th floor,
One bedroom apartment.
1 bedroom apartment with a view, and it was like totally westernized, marble floors and 2 huge screen TVs, 2 ACs, had an elevator to get up to the 7th floor.
Weekly cleaning.
Weekly cleaning, really beautiful. In fact, tonight, Chung, you have to watch this video. It's one of Chung's best videos. It's going live.
Tonight? No.
Your night or their morning?
Their morning, I think.
Their morning.
Their morning.
Your Tuesday? Is it their Tuesday morning?
Yeah, their Tuesday morning.
In the morning, go to Hobo Ventures and watch her video about Nha Trang. It'll blow your mind. It's such a nice place. She did a really good job.
Thank you.
And so, like for a full budget in Vietnam, typically people spend, or it depends where and what your goal is, but people spend anywhere from like 1,000 to 2,000 a month.
Yeah.
You can spend more if you want, but that's kind of the range. And it has to do with whether you're trying to recreate your old life in Vietnam or you want to live more with Vietnamese food and Vietnamese lifestyle. If you're looking for, 5-star restaurants and big, huge, townhouse or house, you could spend more. I mean, there are very wealthy people in Vietnam, and so the sky's the limit for whatever you want to spend. But
Yeah, example like in my video, but this is part of the video that I make for your morning that you will see. That we have, I have eat like the noodle soup, a big noodle soup for 96 cents US dollar.
yeah, and it's amazing. They call it pho. Was it a pho?
No, it's not pho.
Oh, just a noodle soup. And they give you all of this green stuff like lettuce and mint and bean sprout, and you put it on top of the soup and you kind of mix it in. It's just so healthy.
Pho is one of my noodle soup, but recently I discovered this noodle soup. It's called bun ray.
Yeah, bun ray.
It's a crab noodle soup. It's a very delicious. Even the vegetarian style or the meat style, it's both. It's a very delicious. I eat both. It's very nice.
Yeah, our typical meals here, if we're eating local, run like $1 to $1.50.
Yeah.
And then if we go try to eat Western food, we're spending like $4 to $6, even $8.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If we go Western, so depending on whether you like Vietnamese food, which there's something wrong with you if you don't. I love it. It's like one of my favorite foods. But your budget can vary widely here. Thanks for the info. Yeah, Vietnam food is very healthy. A lot of greens. Yeah, it is. It really is.
Yeah. Let's see here. Question. Then, how do you handle jury duty notice, passport, and driver license renewal
hi, Diane.
overseas?
So I left the U.S. In 2007, and I think about a year after I left, I have a friend who was picking up my email at a PO box. That was before the rules changed about not having a address as a PO box. Now you can't have a PO box. So now I'm using a physical address where the same friend lives. But the first year when I left, I got a jury duty notice, and she. By the way, with your mail, what you want to do is go green. What does that mean? It means you go to every single person in the world who sends you anything by snail mail, I call it, which is postal mail, and you tell them you want to go green. What that means is you don't want any mail from them, and most companies will do that because they're saving postage, they're saving printing, they're saving paper, and it's all electronic, and they can set it all up. And so 99% of my mail comes to me by email now, but about 4 or 5 times a year I'll get a snail mail. And what my friend does is she just takes a picture and she sends it to me either by email or by WhatsApp, and that's how I get my email. I think that's what your question was. Yeah, so it's and someone else here is using iPostal, a digital service. There are digital services around that you can give an address to, or they'll give you an address you can use. And I've been kind of hesitant to use that. I'm more interested in having real family at a real address. where they live, if you can do that. Because once you set up where there's no mail anymore, and they just throw away your second class mail. Who cares? You don't need it. You're traveling the world. What you want is just those first class things. Once you set up, 99% of that is going green, and your friend or family or whoever will just send you emails like 4 or 5 times a year with something that was a first class mail or like a real. And then you tell that company, hey, remember I'm green, and you immediately call them and tell them you want to stay green.
Okay.
I forgot what the question was. Hopefully I answered it.
Okay. Right now we have a sale. The sale will be finished in next 4 hours.
Midnight Pacific time.
Midnight Pacific time. So
on Monday night. I realize you're Monday, so
Yeah.
it's only, I don't know what time it is in LA versus
Yeah.
New York, but it's Pacific time, Los Angeles. At midnight it goes, it ends. So, and that's $100 off the lifetime membership, and that includes the Retire Overseas course and the Make Money Online course with your hobby, and all the 291 reports of all the places and all of the planning and all of the different things that I've created over the last 8 years. The 291 downloadable reports.
So I will share the link on here, but I need to minus the words, some word, because they are not allowed for more than too many words. So,
Too many words.
Yeah, they asked me
But
to.
all you really, if you want to sign up, just go to vagabondbuddha.com, and on the very front page there, you'll see a thing that says 50% off lifetime membership. Just click that square thing that says that. It'll take you to the web page that describes all of the benefits. There's a video at the top you can watch, and then if you want to buy it, just click the buy button near the bottom. It'll take you over to a registration page that has the code on it you need. Just put that code in the blank, click apply, and it'll take $100 off the price for you. It's normally $199. So
I think it's easy to read the question here than here, but
okay,
maybe I just pick out some question around here.
yeah.
Dream trip. Say, when are you coming to Thailand? Who was this?
We actually we're here and through. I don't remember when. We're here. We're in the lot. I think we moved. Is it July 9th? When do we move to?
Da Nang.
We moved to Da Nang for a month. We'll
Yeah.
be there starting July 9th. And then after that, we don't know what we're doing.
We don't know. Maybe you can suggest us where to go, because I already run out the idea that where should I go?
We love Thailand. We love all of Southeast Asia, honestly. We love Mexico, Latin America. We're probably going to be in Southeast Asia through, after Chinese New Year, right? Like February or something?
Yeah.
We'll be in Southeast Asia until February of 26. And then we'll probably head to maybe Mexico for a couple stops, and then we'll head down to South America. We want to hit like Chile, Brazil, Argentina, give you guys some more information about living down in the Latin America.
And Gary's asked, then what backup travel card for credit or debit should I get? I have Schwab for my main card.
Yeah, so great question. So Charles Schwab has a investment account that rebates foreign ATM fees. So what you want to do is Google Charles Schwab. And by the way, Gary's already doing this. I'm telling this for other people.
Yeah.
You want to Google Charles Schwab rebate foreign ATM fees, and make sure you can sign up for the right account. And then that's what I use to pull money out of banks all over the world. And I just get cash as I need it, rather than open up accounts in a bunch of different countries. So that's my main ATM I use. I have a backup account. I use Bank of America. I've had them forever, like over 20 years, maybe 30 years, maybe 40 years, actually. I don't really remember, but I have an ATM at Bank of America, and I have a credit card at a Visa credit card, and then I have a American Express card. That's my full package. And so you need redundancy in your banking, because invariably something will go wrong. Your bank, you'll try to log on, you go to an ATM, something will happen. You have to call your bank. By the way, all of this is in my my free ebook, Fire Your Boss and Travel the World, which if you go to vagabondbuddha.com, same place you're going to sign up for the sale. If you just want the free ebook, in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see free ebook. Read that ebook. It covers the redundancy in banking concept, and also it covers how to set up your two-factor authentication before you leave your home country, so that you can get onto both of your banks online when you need to make changes or move money between them. And that's in there a bunch of, along with other stuff like bank mail and communicating with your family and all sorts of stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that reading the question is like training my pronunciation. Question: do you have preference for month to visit Vietnam? Coincidentally, I bumped into you guys in Nha Trang in January 2024.
Yeah, actually, we don't pay much attention to time. Do we really pay attention to?
Oh,
I mean, we like not to be in places in high season.
yeah, like right now.
If they're tourist places.
Yeah, right now in Nha Trang is a high season, so the beach is full of people because everyone go to toilet. Everyone go to beach.
The beach is full in Nha Trang. Yeah, if they're not using it as a toilet, don't worry about that. They have toilets there you can use on the beach.
Yeah, okay. They also have like the place for you to wash your feet, take the sand
off. Yeah, it's very
well.
Very nice beach.
Yeah, very well facility beach over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so and the last year when we in Nha Trang is January. It's cold when you go into the beach on the evening time.
Yeah.
When the wind comes.
I would say cool.
Cool, yeah.
When a Southeast Asian says cold, she doesn't mean what you mean by cold. She means cool, where she has to put a second T-shirt on.
Yeah. So, but in the daytime, in the morning time and the afternoon time, it's a very hot in the Nha Trang.
Yeah.
So for me, I would personally prefer to visit Vietnam during their low season.
Which is like November through February, right?
Yeah, November to February.
Yeah, and Nha Trang's further south, so you get generally warmer weather. So you'll have like if you wanted to be in the sun, you wouldn't want to go to Da Nang in those months. It rains a lot, it's cooler. You'd want to go to Nha Trang. So that's the difference between the two. The weather's a little better in Nha Trang.
And Regina said, you are always welcome to return to Cuenca Ecuador.
Thanks, Regina. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful city. We enjoyed it.
Yeah. And
do you have a home base?
Yeah, do you have home base?
Byron. No, there's no empty bed anywhere in the world waiting for me. Because I move forward through the world, I call it slow travel. If I had an empty bed somewhere, that would just be throwing money out the window. And I don't like to throw money out the window. I'm a cheap bastard. You've probably figured it out by now. It's hard for me to spend money, and so I don't spend money on things I'm not using. And so, no, I don't keep a base anywhere in the world. And maybe someday, but that day hasn't come yet. Even if I had a base right now, it would be rented out. Like I might someday buy a condo in Thailand or Malaysia or who knows where, but it would be rented out because I'd be traveling.
Yep. I think Todd G. said, Coach, you should extend it through July 4 weekend. Seriously.
You should extend it through July 4th weekend. Oh, you mean extend the sale? Actually, I watched the sale because I'm worried about the load on the web page, and we wouldn't be able to extend it because I would get more people than I would feel safe load on the web page. And so I like to make sure people, there's not too much wait time when they're clicking links on there. So this sale has been pretty successful already. I appreciate, that you'd like an extension, but it's going to end tonight, and there won't. It's already probably it'll end up being one of our bigger sales, and so I'd rather play it safe with the webpage. So.
Yes. The next one is when we in Vietnam, we pretty much adapt to the coffee culture. So we go out to drink coffee almost every night because the coffee is about like $1. Iced coffee for $1.
Yeah.
I mean the Vietnamese coffee. We already adapt to drink Vietnamese coffee.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah, and also they also come with the tea, the tea for you also. The tea is very nice.
You'll see. You sit down to coffee. And the coffee is more like European. It's like espresso style.
Yeah.
They have Americano for practically the same price. But if you want to drink the Vietnamese, but then they'll set down a free glass of tea next to it.
Yeah, or the glass of water.
Or water, yeah.
Which one that you prefer? And they refill to you once your tea or water is finished.
Yeah, and now they do have, and by the way, that's usually like $1 or something for both the tea and the coffee.
Yeah, yes.
But they do have like places that are trying to mimic, what's the one in the US, Starbucks, where if you want to pay $3 or $4 for coffee, you can do that in Vietnam.
But they also have a lot of different kind of coffee for you to choose. Example, Vietnam have coconut coffee, which is my love, and also
so good.
salted caramel coffee.
Salted caramel.
Is that one will cost about $1.50.
How does she stay so skinny? I don't understand.
Sometimes I was wonder, coming to Vietnam, I'm not sure it's a heaven for me or it's a torture for me.
Because the food's so good, or
because the food's so good and I cannot stop eating. And actually, I find out in one of my video, in Nha Trang, that I have a big tummy, like I bread now. I like, okay, I need to stop eating now. I eat. It's like unbelievable crazy because I eat every 2 hours or I go out, like we having finished the dinner and then we go out for a walk and I say, Dad, I want to eat that noodle. And then like, oh no, I cannot. My stomach is too big now.
It's bizarre. We'll have like a really nice meal and we'll go for a walk, and towards the end of the walk, which is probably only 20 or 30 minutes, we're checking out a new part of town. She'll see something and want to sit down and eat, and I'll be like, I'm still like just completely full, and she's eating more food. It's amazing.
Yeah. And so my road to Thailand, doesn't Vietnam also have 8 coffee? Yes, they have 8 coffee, but it's not my cup of my coffee. I still prefer coconut coffee and their traditional coffee and the salted coffee. This tree is my favorite.
But I think, isn't it invented here?
Yeah, it's here.
Do they have it in Thailand? I don't know.
No, it's in Vietnam.
It's a Vietnam.
I tried it before, but I'm not really fans of that.
It's famous here. People drink it. But I rather have, if I'm gonna go goofy on my coffee, I'll have coconut
coffee.
It's so good.
Oh, so good. And
I bet you can get it without sugar too.
And also the avocado ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
very nice too.
Can't wait to go back to Da Nang to have that.
Yeah, the avocados here in Da Lat are like free. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Not Da Lat, it's in Vietnam. It's about 1 kilo avocado is about 50,000 dong, 20,000 dong. Is less than $1.
Less than $1.
Yeah, that's why they have a good avocado ice cream, and they have they are avocado. They smash it, so and then they put on the one ice cream is coconut ice cream.
Yeah.
And then they spring up the dry coconut
chips. They're like they're broiled or something. They're crunchy. Like.
Yeah. So it's very delicious. It's about like 25,000 dong, which is $1. It depends on which place that you go for this kind. It's about $1 to $3, I would say. Yeah.
My friends are all making who is the Dan
My friends
guy.
are asking me who is the Dan guy I follow around the world. I have learned so much the last 5+ years. 2-year travel, 14 countries. I lost 23 pounds or what?
23 pounds in Vietnam. Wow. Yeah, the weight just falls off here. I've noticed.
Remember that we met Edmonds that's in Nha Trang?
Oh yeah, 50 pounds.
Crazy. 2024, when we have live in Nha Trang, she came and she said he. Sorry, I always confused.
She messes up her pronouns.
Yeah. So he came and say hi to us, and that time he got a little bit overweight. And this time he showed up in front of us.
Yeah, he was walking up to us and we didn't know who he was.
We didn't know. So like, are you that guy Edmund that we met before?
Are you Edmund? He's like, yeah. He thought we would like recognize him right out, but he looked so much healthier, didn't he?
So much healthier. I said that I cannot recognize you at all. Just a year difference,
Yeah. 50 pounds in a year. Yeah.
Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Let me see here. Okay. Vietnam is a vegan paradise.
Oh yeah. True. It is.
Vietnam is.
But it's also meat eater's paradise. I mean, they do have all of the stuff we eat. They have, and they have like a chicken or a beef.
Okay,
Or-
let me talk about food. So in Nha Trang we have I have eat a steak, a beef steak. You can have from $10 to $30, depend on the restaurant.
Yeah.
Also I eat pho, different kind of noodle, different kind of the grilled meats. You know.
Yeah.
All this is a heaven for both. If your partner is a vegetarian and you are not a vegetarian. So I was saying like this way. And also it's good for vegan also. I would say that Vietnam is a win-win place for a person who loves the food, vegetarians or meat.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all very healthy.
Yeah.
And when she's talking those big prices for beef, she's talking about like in a Western style steakhouse with, you know, Chateaubriand, or I don't remember all of the names of the beef, but to get a cut like that is something that you would pay $80 or $100 for in the U.S. And that's old information. It might be more now in the U.S.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've
But
seen what people are paying for beef in the U.S.
Yeah, but something is I found that we are drinking too much coffee. Sometimes it's quite hard to be sleep. But in Dalat, we will drink the hot soy milk.
Yeah, in the evenings.
In the evening, it's also is 50,000 dong, which is less than $1. You know, so it's nice. Like
15,000.
15,000
Yeah.
dong. It's less than $1
Yeah.
for a cup.
Yeah.
We sit like last night.
Yeah.
You shared to them about how is the last night.
Yeah, so there's this place we tried to go to on Saturday night, but it was just wall-to-wall bodies, and it looked fun, but it was just too crazy. And we went there last night,
Yeah.
Sunday night, and it was nice. There was fewer people there, and they had right near it is like a beer garden, and so all of these young people in really funky, cool clothes were sitting there, and they were drinking this soy milk and eating these little pancake things.
And also the grilled sauces what I have is very delicious. I would say that they dress up themselves, look presentable.
Oh,
and
I mean, just like
fashion and very beautifully.
Yeah.
Because there is a club house over there.
Yeah.
The beer house they have one is for people listen to the live music,
Yeah.
and one is a hot pot place. Another one is a club. People drinking and dancing with a DJ playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a thing.
And so they had on like clothes, you know, if you were in New York City or Paris, or I mean, they were dressed to the nines. These kids
Oh, yeah.
were, and they're probably only like 18 to 25 years
Yeah.
old, right?
I would say that some Vietnamese they dress up themselves nice, elegant, and fashion. I would say
Yeah,
compared with other countries.
Yeah, it's very classy here.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's left over from the French times, but the architecture here is interesting. The bread is French. The clothing is more interesting, I think, than some parts.
Yeah. Oh, my road to Thailand. I'm tuned in late. Are you guys in Nha Trang now? No. We are in Dalat now. Is the temperature average the higher is 24 Celsius or 74 Fahrenheit. So and right now is 1st of July. I think it's about 10:30 in the morning right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a hill station. I think the city was started when the French were, when it was a colonial era place.
Yeah.
And they started this city up here a mile high in the sky to get away from the summer heat. Although it can be hot here year round, just whenever they wanted to get cool air and hiking, rolling hills, wine country, you know, tea country. It's really beautiful surrounding area. And there's a big lake in the middle of town. It's quite nice.
Yeah. Byron's asking, any advice on the courage to make the move abroad? Will be 59 in July. Feel like the time to do it, but retirement fund is not that $1 million. So many speak of.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would say there are some people that take well to living outside their home country, and other people don't. And so that's something sitting there you're not going to know. So I would give up on the idea that you're going to make a decision about whether or not you're going to retire overseas. Give up on that idea. And what I would do is I would try to pick 3 or 4 places that are most interesting to you and just go there on what I call an exploratory visit for a few weeks or for a few months and see where would I live, like literally go look at apartments. literally go to restaurants and see what you would eat and what it costs. Talk to other expats that live in those parts of the world. Ask them like, what are you paying in rent? What is your electricity? And you'll see that some of these numbers we give, other people have higher numbers and other people have lower numbers. And the fact that anyone else lives somewhere for some number, whether it's us or anyone else, it doesn't mean that's your number. And so all of these fears you have about leaving and how much money you need and all of that is only because you don't have the information you need to make a real decision. You can fantasize about it, but you don't even know if you can live in one of these places until you go put your feet on the ground there and still see what it feels like inside your body when you're living there. And so you might just fall in love with a place. I mean, I've fallen in love with 20 or 30 different places I'd rather live than my home country, but not everyone's like me. I have a lot of curiosity about the world, and some people, they get annoyed by differences and they want to just go back to their old way of eating, their old way of living, and have, you know, their comfort around them. They're not as curious. And so that's what you really need to find out. And that's the same information that you'll have in your hand then that will help you decide what your dollar amount you need to either survive till you get your Social Security check, or in addition to that, if your bill's higher than your Social Security check will be. So
Yeah, and also that I would like to share one thing with them, how we rent our Nha Trang apartment.
okay.
So we was with this owner before, you know. So before we come to Nha Trang, I just don't want to go out to find the place to live for months, you know. So because we did it last time already.
Yeah, we did the walk thing.
Yeah,
We usually rent for 3-4 days. Don't book a month when you've never been to a city. Book
Yeah.
a few days. Go there, walk around, find out what neighborhood you like, knock some doors, look for signs,
Yes.
walk in, what's the rent, and go ahead.
And then this time we have a number, their WhatsApp, so we just contact back them in the WhatsApp and tell them, is it they have this month, this time available, and we would like to book. And then we ask, right now we are not in Vietnam, we cannot give you the deposit, so you want me transfer the money to you or how? What they say then?
They said no worries, just come on that date, and there was no deposit required.
Amazing!
Total trust.
Oh my God!
And it's not like they don't know we're bloggers and that we're promoting their hood. Like we
No.
give the information in our reports. We don't tell our landlords we do.
No, we don't.
We don't ask for lower rents.
No.
We don't go into restaurants and say, we're going to talk about your restaurant. We want a better.
No.
We're not out there trying to get sponsorships. Some people do that. We're paying full boat on everything so that you know what full boat is.
Yeah.
And full boat is not much in most of the world. So
So that is very amazing for me that you say that you just show up that when you arrive, you know, and when we arrive that time, we don't have enough money, you know, because enough cash to pay.
yeah.
They say, yeah, you can pay tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. So they give us a card, check we eat, we go have a dinner and go to the bank tomorrow, you know, we only pay then.
Yeah. So in Vietnam, you want to use МB Bank for your ATM because they'll give you 5 million dong, which is around $200, and our rent was like 350. We had, I don't know, we had like 6 million dong or something, but we wanted a little extra, and so we had to go to MB in the morning, get some money out, and some of the banks will only give you 1 million dong or 2 million dong or whatever.
But everything of this, all the detail is in the dense cost of living report, which is that is a membership that we're selling. We are selling our cost of living report. The place that we've been, the place that we eat, that we stay, we visit, you know, everything in detail is all for the member. So it's good for the member who want to come to a place that they don't know. They can use the report. So yeah, that is nice. Even the same thing, we are going to Da Nang. We go back, we just text to the owner.
Yeah, the same one that's in the report. So the thing is, whenever we go to a new place, we have to go through certain rituals to find out where we want to live, where we want to eat, and all that. And luckily, it ends up in the reports. So the next time we go back, we use the same information we collected last time, and that's what's in the report for you to use too. And it makes a big difference. The first time through takes a little more footwork, a little more thinking, And so you're kind of getting a soft landing when you use our reports.
Yeah, and so it's most easy because you direct. You can hear if they have available. You can book for them. You know.
How much for a night out? Does that say Sherry? I can't read that.
Is the
Oh, Stephen. How much for a night out?
you mean that lot
So
right now?
it's easier for us to tell you, like if we go to, what was that? We went to a bar where they had live rock music the other night.
Beat pop.
Yeah, Beat Pub.
Yeah.
That'll be in the report.
Yeah.
But it's it was more than anywhere else we go because they had a live band we wanted to hear.
Yeah.
And it was 90.
90. Let me talk about the
Okay.
price.
She keeps the budget. She keeps
Yeah.
a table of everything.
Yeah, so we went in for the happy hour because I always would search for promotion happy hour.
Yeah.
So the happy hour time is buy one free one. So in the Dallas right now is cold. So I don't drink beer because it's very cold for me. I drink whiskey with whiskey on rock. So it's is higher than the normal place. It's $90,000.
90,000. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about
It's like over $3.
yeah over
for a
$3.
whiskey.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's buy one free one.
so you get 2 for that.
Yeah, because we go for happy hour. Yeah, it's very nice because the happy hour is from like 5 to I don't know from which time, but until 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then the live band is start on 9 o'clock. So I just asked them for double shot on my glass. I enjoy the live band all night.
Yeah, and then for food that same night, I think we ate across the street, and you had like a pho.
Daniel,
What?
it's not everything noodle is pho.
What'd you have? What was dinner that
It's
night?
my new favorite noodle, the crab meat noodle.
Okay.
It's called Bun Ray.
Okay,
It's $30,000.
which is $1.20.
You
So we both eat for whatever $3. Drinks are an expensive place. It's at a happy hour. It's 2 drinks for around $3.50 or something.
Yeah.
So there's your night out. Depends how much you drink and where you.
Yeah.
Now, if you can go to a steakhouse, you might spend $15 or $20 for a Chateaubriand or
Yeah.
whatever. We haven't been to one of those yet on this go. So
It just feels very funny. You call all my noodle in Vietnam is called pho.
I thought it all was fun.
It's like you see every Asian people is Chinese.
Don't go there.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
How to say the name?
Diane, HSBC ATM gives out 15 million max per transaction. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So 15 million dong. I think 5 million dong was around 200. So 15 million dong would be 3 times that, or 600. So you can get 600 out at HSBC. And if you do it with your Charles Schwab, they'll rebate whatever the ATM fee is. And usually HSBC gives pretty good.
The rate,
the-
currency rate.
That's another thing. See, when I go to an ATM, if the ATM gives me a choice, I don't know if HSBC gives you the choice or not.
Oh.
MB doesn't. So that's a downside. When I go to an ATM, often it will ask me, do I want to convert it or just withdraw the dong and let my bank do the conversion at the back end? And I usually do that because Charles Schwab, I want to make them a little money, plus the rates are pretty good. And so, or if you don't do that, that means that the bank you're putting the card in is giving the transfer rate from USD or Euro or whatever your thing is into the local currency. So if you have a good bank that's giving good rates, you want to refuse that and let the transaction happen at the back end. Maybe Dan can tell us if HSBC does that. Some of the banks do, some don't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, I think I need to go for a run. It's time for my.
food. We should have ate right before the. Well, thanks for everyone coming in and ate some great questions, and we'd love to see your faces or see your names.
Yeah.
And someday find out what face attaches to that. So if you ever see us walking down the street, please say hi.
Okay. But just say hi to me is enough.
To say hi? What do you mean?
Because I got panic if anyone come to me and talk to me because oh God, what should I say? What should I say?
She's an introvert. I'm also an introvert, which is funny because we're both on YouTube. You think we were like charismatic or something.
It's fine right now. It's just we two talking, but when a lot of people around, and I feel very panic. I don't know what to say, and my English is not that good, so I always like panicking. But say hi and bye is good. Bye bye.
All right. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Okay.